Oh, absolutely. And if you can find a mentor that can help you think big picture, right? And that's one of the big differences that you can sort of point out between an operator and a CEO is that level of strategic thinking. And I know it sounds cliche, but it's really having that big picture view and understanding the big picture vantage point, understanding where you're going to go, understanding that, you know, as I delegate this, as I delegate this particular task, yes, it's going to take me time to delegate it, but it's also going to free me up time for things that only I can do as the CEO or founder of this company. But it absolutely, advisory boards, if they're run well, and there's two things that I would suggest to any founder looking to find advisors is one, make sure you have a rapport personally with the individual, that you it's not just, oh my God, Jeff is really, really smart. He's worked with a lot of startups, works with a lot of investors. I need to have him be an advisor, but the two of you don't have any kind of common ground. You don't relate to one another. Conversations are strained. Like that's no good in an advisory relationship. The second is you need to have advisors that don't insist on being the smartest people in the room. You need to have advisors that understand that concept that I was talking about before, that their expectation of you isn't adherence, it's that synthesis, right? So that somebody that, yeah, I've been there and done that, whether it's building product, whether it's marketing, whether it's sales, I've done it, but it's also been a while. And it's also been in a different company, in a different market, with different customers, with a different team. I don't expect you to necessarily do it exactly the way I do it. And that's what you should want from your advisors, to say, hey, here's all the different things I've seen and I've done, right? And you pick founder and CEO. You pick how you think you should approach it. Which of those tactics, which of those approaches, how do you apply it to your own business? And a lot of times that's incredibly frustrating for advisors because they're used to being the smartest person at sales. Like they built a massive sales organization. So, it's not easy to say, well, hey, yet what you did at Oracle 2 years ago, that doesn't work for a 5-person startup. Like, how do we scale that down? Those are sort of the two pieces, right? You have to have that rapport, and they have to be geared to mentor, not sort of rule, I guess.